Welcome back to Financial Futures. Today, we're diving into the Social Security Fairness Act, an important bill that could impact millions of Americans. But even though it just passed in the House, getting it through the Senate might be a whole different story. So let's break down what's going on, the potential benefits of this bill, and the challenges it faces in the Senate. First off, the Social Security Fairness Act aims to address specific concerns for retirees by eliminating the Windfall Elimination Provision, WP, and the Government Pension Offset, GPO. These two provisions can significantly reduce Social Security benefits for certain workers, especially public employees like teachers, firefighters, and police officers. While this bill would be a huge relief for about 2.6 million Americans, it has a major roadblock ahead. The House of Representatives passed it, but the Senate? That's another story. Here's why it's running into trouble. One big issue: sponsorship in the Senate. When it passed in the House, the bill had over 300 co-sponsors, showing strong support. In the Senate? Not so much. The current count of co-sponsors is far lower, signaling that senators might not be as eager to back this measure. Less sponsorship can mean slower progress, or worse, a failure to gain enough votes when it comes down to decision time. Another significant challenge is cost. Senators often take a more budget-focused approach than House representatives. They're thinking about the long-term impact on Social Security trust funds, which are already facing challenges. If more people start drawing higher benefits, some senators are worried that the retirement fund could deplete faster, adding financial stress to an already strained system. This could impact millions of future retirees if funds run out sooner than expected, so many senators are cautious about adding new benefits without a clear plan to maintain solvency. Timing in politics is everything. Senators are often thinking ahead to the next election cycle, and they don't want to make big moves on Social Security right before a major shift in power. They're looking at who might be in the White House after the next election and whether they can wait until their preferred administration is in power to pass the bill. This is a strategic move. If they wait, their party's administration can take credit, which is huge when it comes to something as impactful as Social Security. So, how does this all impact the likelihood of the Social Security Fairness Act passing? Senators are listening closely to their constituents, especially when there's strong public pressure. While House reps are very responsive to the public, senators tend to need larger movements, think rallies, boycotts, major public outcry to really push them to act. The more people make their voices heard, the better the chances that the Senate will take this seriously. But if the public response is mild, this bill could easily stall or get shelved for a future session. The Social Security Fairness Act could bring real relief to millions of Americans, but it also could set a precedent for addressing Social Security provisions that many see as outdated. While it directly impacts 2.6 million people now, in the long term, it could reshape the way lawmakers address Social Security, especially as we face a changing economy and retirement landscape. So, will the Social Security Fairness Act make it through the Senate? Only time will tell, but it's clear that it has a long road ahead. Be sure to subscribe to Financial Futures to stay updated on this bill and all the news that impacts your finances. And remember, your voice matters, so keep informed and stay engaged.